Tea, anyone? Guys, welcome back to Lawn and Order Texas Edition. I've got a special one for you today. Lymow was nice enough to send me their Lymow One for me to do a review. Now, as you know from some of my previous videos, I've already tested a number of robotic mowers and I like them all. They all have their perks, their cons, their pros. You can tell right out of the box, this thing had some serious engineering going on. It's not just throw wheels on, put a blade deck underneath it, call it done, add some AI. This one actually changes the game. But look at the size of this thing. It's 29.5 inches long by 22 inches wide. This thing is sizable. This is one of the heaviest autonomous robot mowers that I've tested thus far. I want to see what it can do. I want to see how easy it is to set up with the RTK antenna. So far, so good. Everything looks very stout. The battery's replaceable. It's got lights in the front. It's got lights on the top. It's got tracks. It's got actual blades. So for me, being a gadget guy and a lawn nerd at the same time, this is awesome. Let's see what the tenacity and just raw grass cutting ability that it can do out in the yard. Let's take a look at it, guys. Okay, so setting up your RTK connection, Lymow gives you two options. You can do the Trident, which is a serious one, by the way, or you can do the mounted version, which I like to do because I can put it inside the fence right here, which gives it clear vision to any satellites above us, between any trees and out from my house. So once your RTK is in place, you want to leave it there. Power can go out and it'll still remember stuff. I don't know for how long. We haven't had that bit of luck. Luckily, we have a power generator that's parked in the garage. If anybody has questions about the F-150 Lightning, leave them below. I'm glad to share my experience with it. 3 years, 70,000 miles. It's been awesome. Love the thing. Anyway, back to subject. Leave your RTK where it is. Once your charger's placed, you're ready to go. We can start mapping. Okay, so when you're setting up your charging stand, these things are light. They need to be accessible by your robot. I'm gonna try to set this one up in my garage. That way I don't have to go back and forth lifting an almost 80-pound robot, but also safely stored overnight. That's basically the setup for an autonomous robot mower. You have an RTK in the ground, or you have one mounted on your fence or your house, wherever you want to put it. And then plugging in the charger, getting it set up, charging. I can see right now the battery is 99%, so it's ready to go. So your next step would be taking it out and going to mapping your yard. That's the fun part. So I've got it set up with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which is nice and actually connected very quickly. So we're gonna hit create map. It's telling me to clear the path of branches, rocks, toys. It's going through and checking everything. Actually very quick. Gives me my sideways view. What's giving me this? Joysticks. Now this is the big test for me to see if it can actually get out of my garage. My God, that thing is fast. You see how nice it moves here. Forward and turn at the same time. Other mowers can't do that. That's nice. I'm just gonna show you manual mode. I'm gonna put it full speed, 3.35, 5,000 RPM. I'm just gonna manually drive it. That thing moves. Wow, that's quick. So I've successfully made one area for it to mow by adding it to the map. You can add all the different areas. It's easy enough. And I'll show over here what I'm looking at on the app. But you can go all, you can go select, just select an area to mow. And since I've only mapped this area out, see it maps it in green, I'll tell it to go mow it. So far, I did it 96 minutes of mowing yesterday. I think it covered almost 20,000 of my 22,000 square foot out front. Unfortunately, my mic was dead the whole time, so all the super intellectual comments I had, gone. So I can give you some feedback. From the mowing yesterday, the thing is extremely fast. I had set it down to, I think it's a 2.8. I'm gonna try today. And I also reduced the overlap pass from 13 to 11, but the thing cuts great, it performs great. Let me tell you an advantage to these mowers. The size of these things allows them to contour to ups and downs and undulations in your yard. And the fact that this thing is so stable, being almost 80 pounds and tank tread design with a articulated deck in the front, makes it even better. So you don't get the lows and highs you do from a large deck mower like my Skag. It also conquered the slope I have out front by my ditch. Without a single issue. It drove right up the side of that angled entry and exit, no problem whatsoever. So I was very impressed with that. The only problem I encountered yesterday was it trying to find the dock after it was through. It got down to 10% and it immediately just stopped. And you could hear it say something about recharging. I ran over there. It turned around and ran up about half speed, made it back to my garage, but then ended up hitting the back tire of my truck. And I looked on the map and sure enough, it showed the path was over here. It had one issue encountering my water main box. The water main box only sticks up about this far. It avoided it the first time. The second time, it climbed right over top. I had to set no-go zones for certain areas in my yard, so those are taken care of. I recommend you do that first, because once it goes over something, let's say some concrete or a rock, that's gonna hit your blades and ruin them. So let's not play with that. Map out your area, then add your no-go zones, and then go have fun. That's important. So let's go try it out. Okay, first I want to start off by thanking Lymow for sponsoring this video. They did send me the unit to test out. Thoughts are my own, and I promise I will do pros and cons and also list what I've encountered as a new user of the Lymow.
Starting mowing now.
So there it goes. Let's go into my area. Now it's going to do the perimeter first. So what it'll do is it'll cover the perimeter of the yard first, and then it'll go back and do the back and forth. Okay, here it goes. It's going to finish its perimeter right here. Let's see what it does. There goes the cicadas. Texas cicadas are waking up. There it goes. Now it's supposed to do horizontal stripes. Boom. Just like I had told it to do. Perfect. I'm gonna leave you guys in good hands watching this while I'll go get my drone because it's about to take off. See how nice that does? No issues. Only issue I'm having is the docking, and I will work that out on my own. Look how nice it does. It's doing 3-point turns just like we do in our 0 turns. And this is my walking pace as a tall guy. This is fast, and this is not the fastest speed. It's got one more faster speed than this. I've got this set at 2.8 right now. It's mowing at 3.15, I believe is what I said. Let's try the obstacle avoidance while I'm thinking of it. Right in the middle of where it's mowing. I gotta move quick because that thing's moving. We're using Mr. Rabbit. Let's see what it does. Look at that. Beautiful job, should turn around. It's now put that in its memory. Look at that. Beautiful. Going around it, making a new stripe. It's now got that area in its memory, but since it's already mowed there, it's turning around. Beautiful job. So as you hear, it's just like a loud, I would compare this to just a fan. I mean, you can't really hear, there's obviously the blades going, but it sounds like it's a fan. So people are saying it's a lot louder than other robots. Well, sure, it's louder, but other robots have that razor blade on grass blade sound. So they're not perfectly quiet either. This one, I would say, is smoother, as the noise is smoother, more consistent, like something you'd go to sleep to. So I would not say the noise is disturbing at all. That mailman just drove by and smiled. People love these things. You'll be working inside your house and look out, and somebody will have stopped their car and they're sitting there taking pictures with their phone of your robotic mower. It's happened to me, and the more I review, the more neighbors come up and are interested in them. That's why I keep telling manufacturers, put your name on the side really big. Anybody who stops knows exactly what they're looking at and what brand to go find.
That is cheating.
Isn't it nice? You can't beat these stripes.
I know.
Straight as an arrow. See, the neighbors love them. Just going back to get that stripe it just missed. I didn't even know it missed one, but it did. It's beautiful. All right, so we're gonna go, it's pacing with me, right? So you gotta walk a little quicker than usual. So we're gonna go near my no-go zone, which is this water meter down here. I'm gonna see how it reacts to it this time. Yesterday, it got itself stuck. It high-centered itself. It avoided it going up, but then high-centered itself going the other way. So we'll see how it does this time. It's right there. Oh, look what it's doing. Very smart, guys. So it knows that water meter box is right there. That's very nice. This is probably the most significant part of the ditch. Let's see what it does. Got some pretty high grass there. Oh yeah, eats it for breakfast. Gonna have to back up. Oh, I hope I'm getting this. Beautiful job, Lymow. Attempted docking. Attentive. The little lip. Come on. Up the big lip. No problem. Come on. 2 more feet. 2 more feet before you're home, buddy. Come on. Come on, look it over. Look it over. Look it over. Look it over. Successful docking is what we want. Go on. You see your QR codes. You can do it. Yes. Successful docking.
Charging started. Charging started.
Heck yeah. He likes to say it twice for good measure. Oh my God. So, successful docking, guys. We did it. So it used 89% of its battery to mow 20,000 square foot at the highest RPM setting and almost the fastest setting. So I imagine if you set those down a little bit, maybe not the RPMs, but the speed down a little bit. I know some of my other mowers do 2.3 foot per second, and that's moving, that's pretty fast. So that probably saves a lot of the battery, and maybe you'd finish the entire thing. Very nice, guys, I really like it. Okay, so we're out here in the morning. There's still a little bit of dew on the grass, but I want to do that as an example, other than getting this beautiful cut in the wet grass. I want to see what the underside of the deck looks like. So the Lymow's got an IPX rating of IPX6, which means it's resistant to water, even if you use power sprayer. Over that, it's 7 is driving in puddles and 8 is totally submerged. So it's a 6, so you can rinse off your mower, keep it nice and clean. Nice green grass. Tea, anyone? It's literal green tea. Now I hit the resume. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Maybe I should have rinsed off the body too. So I'm going to hit resume.
Resuming mowing. Docking to recharge.
Oh, no you're not. Okay, that's my bad. It said rain detected, so I got rain on the meter up front. That's my bad. Okay, so for demonstration purposes, I screwed that up. It's been mowing fine. And I decided to rinse it off, not thinking it hit the rain sensor. But it did. So the rain sensor works great. It's headed back to the dock because it thinks it's raining. And once it gets there, I'll just hit resume in order to come back to this stripe and start mowing again. At least it should. We'll see. So overall, the Lymow One brings a lot to the table. It is a game changer. But while it has a few areas that could use some refinement, like the dated LED screen and sluggish interface, its strengths definitely stand out. The rugged build with the tank treads and strong drive system give it serious muscle, even tackling my steep slope and that 2-inch garage lift without any hesitation. And that removable battery and auto lift deck, man, they make maintenance a breeze. So if you're looking for a durable, high-performance robot mower that doesn't mind getting its tracks dirty, the Lymow One might just earn a spot in your lawn care arsenal. And hey, if you've enjoyed this review, stick around. I've got more honest gear reviews, Texas-tested lawn care tips you can count on. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time, right here on Lawn & Order, Texas Edition. See ya.